Hello, everybody. Sunday, January 15th, 2023, and this is 413 Sportstalk 482. Good to see you, and I hope you and everyone who's close to you are doing well. So, what do we discuss today? There was one high school basketball game and some boys and girls hockey on the Western Mass sports side. Super wild card weekend is in full swing, as yesterday marked the first time the NFL playoffs went by a 12-team format, and the super wild card weekend was born. Let's start this episode now, though. And we start with the super wild card weekend in the NFL. Brock Purdy's 4 touchdowns helped San Francisco cruise to victory 41-23 over the Seattle Seahawks. Mind you, Seattle led 17-16 at halftime, which is crazy just to even fathom for a second. Also, super wild card weekend in the NFL. Trevor Lawrence picked off twice early, starting with the 17-0 hole, coming back to win eventually. That was crazy. They let him off the hook. The Jaguars are in there. Shout out to Coach William Katsky, only Jaguars fan I know. Since he's smoking, Joe Burrow says that he wants to play his entire career with the Cincinnati Bengals and Zach Taylor as his head coach. Joey B, who was the number 1 overall pick in 2020 NFL Draft, was eligible for a contract extension this offseason. I'd say it's going to be pretty fucking big, honestly. Westfield girls basketball gets second win of the season with a 44-23 victory over Windsor Locks, Connecticut. In other news, Chicago Cubs great second baseman Ryan Sandberg is to be honored by the team with the statue in 2024. Sammy Sosa is still out of the running, though. And that pisses me off, but that's a conversation for another day. Anyway, LA Chargers defense thinks they prevail. They get they get some sacks, and what happens at the end of this game was everything that I predicted in Coach Staley getting fired. Kind of knew this was going to happen. He's been in Los Angeles for 4 seasons. Offensively, they've been good, but just not good enough to get into the playoffs. The numbers are good, and that kind of creates a smokescreen, if you will. But Brandon Staley's out of there, as it should be. And that's it for Western Mass news. Let's talk NFL Super Wildcard Weekend. Again, in the beginning, we talked about San Francisco beating Seattle 41-23. I believe that Brock Purdy is the truth. That boy been playing nice. He strung together a couple wins, and when they go to play Dallas, that's going to be his test, because Dallas is a good defense. In Jacksonville 31, Chargers 30. Jacksonville advances, Chargers don't, and their head coach was fired as well, which a lot of us already saw coming anyway. That's it for the NFL. Let's talk NBA. Minnesota 110, Cleveland 102, Memphis 130, Indy 112, Boston 122, Charlotte 106, and Philly 118, Utah 117. NHL, Tampa Bay 4, St. Louis 2, Carolina 2, Pittsburgh 1, Boston 4, Toronto 2, Calgary 6, Dallas 5, and that is the end of the NHL scores. And this is really the end of a short episode, in episode 482. I'm Raheem Escalay. Sorry that I disrupted you guys with this Oreo, but it was good and I needed it. Shout out to all the student athletes in our region. Thank you for the effort you guys put in on the courts, on the fields, and in the classroom. It gives guys like us something to talk about. I have a 2023 NFL mock draft almost ready. Got my top 10 picks, and you guys will see that in a couple days. I believe I had it planned for episode 484. Not too sure. But either way, I love you all. Wish you nothing but health, wealth, and success. And we will see you tomorrow with episode 483.